screen blinks to green every 2 to 3 minutes, then comes right back. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, we got this new... we have this... It's a new camera, and I think I got to reset it or something like that. I don't know what the deal is. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, we got this first news story. Exclusive. Breitbart. Hunter Biden lived in a Wilmington house with classified documents while bagging millions linked to the highest levels of Chinese intelligence. While addicted to drugs, cavorting with prostitutes, and making deals with businessmen tied to the highest levels of the Chinese intelligence, Hunter Biden lived in the house where Joe Biden stored classified documents. On a background check application dated July 2018, Hunter Biden claimed that he paid $49,910 per month in rent and that his current residence at the time was 1209 Barley Mill Road in Wilmington, Delaware, according to a document found on Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop. Hunter also listed that Wilmington address as his primary residence on at least one form of identification, his driver's license, Delaware driver's license, and used the same address in his billing address for both his personal credit card and Apple account in 2018 and 2019, a review from files from Hunter's abandoned laptop reveals. According to... Oh, it was when my arms went off. Okay, that's because I blocked the light. According to a background check document, Hunter claimed that he paid rent from March 2017 until February 2018, 11 months, at the Wilmington address, leading some to wonder if he was paying rent to his father, who has owned the home since 1996, but Hunter apparently filled out the form in error. So, if he was paying $50,000 a month for 11 months, that ends up to a pretty penny there. Contrary to some reporting, Hunter Biden was not paying his father the $49,910 per month. Rather, that figure represents the amount that Hunter was paying to rent prime office space at the prestigious House of Sweden in Washington, D.C., materials in Hunter Biden's laptop show. Nevertheless, this is where the fact checkers always come out and start messing with everybody. Because, I've been even reading these stories where they were talking about, Hunter Biden wrote a check to his father for $49,910. And the Breitbart's over here saying that contrary to some reporter, Hunter Biden was not paying his father $49,910. Rather, the figure represents the amount Hunter was paying to rent prime office space at the prestigious House of Sweden in Washington, D.C., materials at Hunter Biden's laptop show. Nevertheless, the period that Hunter claimed he was living at 1209 Barley Mill Road, the Wilmington house where classified documents were found, it overlaps with the time that multiple Biden family members were taking money from foreign businessmen linked to the highest levels of the Chinese Communist Party intelligence apparatus. Hunter claimed on various documents that the financial statements that he lived at the Wilmington house between 2017 and 2019, immediately following his father's second term as vice president, and Joe Biden was gearing up for his presidential run. Given the discovery of the classified documents in multiple unsecure locations, the timeline of the Biden's Chinese business deals paints a troubling picture. Beginning in late 2015, while his father was still president, Hunter Biden began making plans to meet with officials from the Chinese energy company CEFC. CEFC, at least four of its principals and associates, Yi Jingming, Patrick Ho, Gong Wen Dong, and Jiaqui Bao, have all been linked to the Chinese government and its military intelligence apparatus. Hunter once described Patrick Ho as the fucking spy chief of China. Many observers viewed CEFC as a state-directed entity. What's up, Iggy Mom? Dab of cannabis. Many observers viewed CEFC as a state-directed entity. CNN, for example, reported in 2018, from yellow stars in its logo to the fact that it had China in its name, a privilege normally reserved to state-owned companies, CEFC, China Energy's messaging strongly suggested state ties. By early 2017, Hunter Biden was directly corresponding with CEFC personnel and flew to Miami in February that year to meet with CEFC chairman Yi Jingming. During this trip, Yi Jingming gave Hunter a 3.16 carat diamond valued at approximately $80,000. $80,000 diamond. I never had one of those. When Hunter's ex-wife discovered that he obtained something of such immense value, she had her divorce attorney send an urgent email seeking to determine the whereabouts of the diamond and secure the asset before Hunter could dissipate it. Hunter's attorney offered a shady denial. There is no diamond in Hunter's possession. I don't know where Kathleen is getting access to this information, but on this score, what your email purports below is inaccurate. So he lied about the diamond. Doesn't want his ex-wife to get his hands on those diamonds. Metadata gleaned from photos of the diamond and on the abandoned laptop indicate that Hunter lied about not having the diamond, and he in fact had the diamond with him in Wilmington. The current location of the 3.16 carat diamond remains unknown after the fateful February 2017 meeting with Ye, and around that time, Hunter claimed that he moved into the Wilmington house where classified documents were found. The Biden's business with CEFC exploded. 9 days after the Miami meeting, Hunter received 2 separate wire transfers of $3 million, which the Department of Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network flagged as suspicious. Between April 2017 and September 2018, CEFC and its affiliates funneled millions of dollars to the Bidens, mostly to Hunter, but some of the money flowed to Joe Biden's brother and sister-in-law, James and Sarah Biden. Joe met with Hunter's business partners during this time. All the while, top secret and sensitive, compartmentalized information documents were just lying around in unsecured location, such as in the closet of the Penn Biden Center in the Wilmington garage, easily accessible by the Bidens and their associates. James Biden, Joe's brother, was central to the Biden business dealings with CEFC. One of Hunter's former business associates, Tony Bobulinski, messaged another associate, James Gilliar, on April 30th, 2017, wondering, what is the deal with Jim Biden? And he wasn't part of the discussion and now seems a focal point, likely alluding to Hunter's addictions, Gilliar replied. With Hunter's demons, it could be good to have Jimmy as a backup. He strengthens our unique selling proposition to the Chinese as it looks like a truly family business. Bobulinski met with Hunter, James, and Joe Biden for at least an hour on the evening of May the 2nd, 2017, and he alleges that they discussed the Biden family business dealings in China, which the former vice president was plainly familiar with, it says. On May 13, 2017, Gilliar emailed Bobulinski an equity breakdown of the new business venture involving CEFC, wherein Gilliar proposed Hunter would hold a 20% equity stake and that 10% will be held by Hunter for the big guy. There you go. That's the quote, 10% for the big guy. Tony Bobulinski alleges that Joe Biden is the big guy. According to messages Bobulinski provided the congressional investigators, Hunter claimed that he talked to Ye on a regular business, not Ye, Kanye, but another Ye. We have a standing once a week, as I call it. I am also his personal counsel. We signed an attorney-client engagement letter in the U.S. Hunter also claims he was advising Ye on a number of his personal issues, staff visas, and some more sensitive things. The chairman of CEFC, Ye Zhengmeng, who has been linked to the highest levels of the Chinese intelligence, and CNN reported that Yi was suspected of princeling a People's Liberation Army top brass. In the summer 2017 correspondences, Hunter sent best wishes from the entire Biden family, and Yi concluded with his reply, "Please accept my best regards to you and your family." Between February 9, 2017 to December 28, 2018, tens of millions, perhaps more than $150 million, flowed between the dizzying web of CEFC-linked companies and shell corporations. Some of that money went directly to the Biden family coffers. And this is from the Breitbart article. If you want to see this whole timeline and go through it yourself, Breitbart's got this up on here. On August 8th, 2017, CEFC wired $5 million to an entity called Hudson West III. That's Hunter Biden and them's company that they made up. It came that day. Hudson West began writing payments that would ultimately total $4,790,375.25 to Hunter Biden's Owasco LLC. The last payment was on September 25th, 2018. According to congressional investigators, between August 14, 2017 and August 3rd, 2018, Owasco sent 20 wires totaling $1,398,999 to James and his wife Sarah's consulting firm. And this is what Tony Bobulinski and all them were left out in all this one, and people were saying, where's all this money going? And that's one of the reasons why Tony Bobulinski and his partners were a little bit upset with Hunter Biden. Throughout the summer of 2017, as CEFC arrangements were being hashed out, Hunter talked to Ye Zhengmeng about the impending legal troubles of another CEFC principal, Patrick Ho, the spy chief. In September 2017, Hunter Biden agreed to represent Ho and executed an agreement to provide counsel to matters related to the U.S. law and advice pertaining to the hiring of legal analysis of any U.S. law firm or lawyer. Hunter was ultimately paid $1 million through his Owasco LLC, the wire transfer memo read. Dr. Patrick Ho Chi Ping representation to present Ho. Patrick Ho was arrested November 8, 2017, and convicted in December 2018 on international bribery and money laundering charges, according to the New York Times. Upon incarceration, Ho's first phone call from jail was James Biden. He was looking for Hunter and James Biden to give him Hunter's contact information. Notably, Hunter Biden has never been a serious attorney, so his receiving $1 million to represent Patrick Ho is notably given that Hunter was apparently living in a house with classified documents at the time. The same month that Hunter executed the representation agreement for Patrick Ho, and this is Hunter Biden playing a lawyer. Never really was a lawyer ever, but I guess he went to school. September 2017, CEFC linked companies provided 3 separate credit cards for Hunter, James, and Sarah Biden. These credit cards allowed the Bidens to go on extravagant shopping sprees and racked up more than $100,000 in purchases. Wow, that must be nice. Also, in September 2017, Hunter Biden leased the plush office space at the House of Sweden for an entity called the Biden Foundation and for its CEFC branch. A September 2017 email shows Hunter requesting keys to the building for Joe Biden, Jill Biden, and Jim Biden, and Chairman Yi, CEFC's emissary. It was here that he paid $49,910 per month in rent. So that's where that $49,000 went to. And see, what really stinks is, this is why I don't keep any of my videos up on Facebook and YouTube, because other people were reporting they knew about this $49,000, $910. They were alleging that it was a payment to Joe Biden, and everybody was going through Joe Biden's 2018, 2017 tax statements, and there's a discrepancy of some $500,000 if you were to take the $400,000 and times 11 months that he would supposedly be paying it. But I guess the whole thing must just be Hunter Biden a lie, I guess, because it was all going to this. They were funneling all this money to the House of Sweden over there, as over by Constitution Avenue. As it was time for Hunter claimed the Barley Mill Road as his residence, the home owned by Joe and Jill Biden. See, and they're putting this address down in Wilmington of Hunter Biden at the house. I'm actually going down to Delaware tomorrow. I might have to go try to drive by 1209 Barley Road and check it out. That home owned by Joe and Jill Biden is where Joe Biden kept the sensitive documents next to his Corvette in the garage. So it's not like these classified documents were just sitting in the street, Biden said in his own defense last week. See, I wonder if they'll make a big deal about this video because this address is in here. It's sort of like doxing in a lot of ways. I read it, not my fault. But by spring 2018, the business with CEFC was beginning to fall apart. Patrick Ho was tainted by his international bribery charges, and Yi Jianming was under investigation in China for suspected economic crimes and had essentially vanished after detention by CCP officials. In a now famous 2019 text message, Hunter complained to his daughter Naomi that Joe Biden, who the family called Pop, had demanded half of Hunter's salary for decades. I hope you all can do what I did and pay for everything for this entire family for 30 years. It's really hard, but don't worry. Unlike Pop, I won't make you give me half your salary. So that's about the big guy getting more than 10%. He's getting, from what Hunter Biden's saying, he's getting about 50% of what the deals that they're making. But Joe Biden benefited from Hunter's business dealings, which helped to finance his father's monthly bills, paid for repairs to the Barley Mill Road estate in Wilmington, and bankrolled the office space for Joe and Jill Biden's foundation at the pricey House of Sweden complex. My colleagues Peter Schweitzer's runaway bestseller Red-Handed, How American Elites Get Rich Helping China Win, first revealed that the Biden family received some $31 million from the highest levels of Chinese intelligence at the same time Hunter was paying the vice president's bills. Schweitzer says that there was a slam dunk case to indict Hunter Biden. The latest developments involving apparent mishandling of classified information underscore the gravity of the ongoing Biden corruption scandals. Okay, and so this is just a story from over on Breitbart, and I just wanted to share that over on my YouTube channel. Thanks everybody for this YouTube channel. News Time Live News Flash over on YouTube. And check it out. Just wanted to copy and paste that video out there, and thanks everybody for tuning in over there. And make sure you go over to our main channel. Just going to check this title out over here. And we'll go to the next story. This would be an interesting way to do this. And I'll share the links for this Facebook thing that I'm doing as we go along. It might take a little bit of time for me to get ready to have this all set up, but